Hey there. Are you struggling to get what you want in at least one area of your life? Maybe more? Money or the things it buys, career, relationships, health, life purpose? Or maybe you're tired of self sabotaging. Do you keep seeing the same patterns playing out on repeat, no matter what tactics you try? If I'm wrong and you don't want more in life, you've got it all under control, or you're just here for videos of cats on skateboards, feel free to click out of this message to move on. But if I'm right, we're a lot alike. My name is Cliff. I'm the CEO of the No Limit Life Academy. Most of us want more in life, but very few of us are where we want to be. The good news is that I've figured out why most of us struggle to make lasting changes in our lives, and I want to share it with you in an amazing free masterclass that I just put together, so you don't have to struggle anymore. You can sign up for that masterclass now, or if you need to know a bit more about how and what I figured out, keep listening. I struggled for years, attempting to break through to the next level of my career and life. I never seemed to get what I thought I deserved. I was a victim of my negative thoughts. I struggled with anxiety. I tried to fix myself, but the changes and new habits never lasted. Does any of this sound familiar? And then it really hit the fan. I ended up getting defrauded out of my entire life savings, 15 years worth of work, by my so called business partner after I went 2 years without taking a salary to get the business off the ground. This led to not only my financial ruin, but massive depression that plagued me and my relationships for more than 2 years and impacted my emotional and financial life for years more. I became a zombie just eking my way through life, numb and lacking presence in my most important relationships as a husband and father. I struggled to figure out what my purpose was in life. I was the big investment guy, the one who was supposed to make it big, get rich. I don't have a big ego, but that was absolutely my identity. And coming up short, like so short my net worth was negative, it crushed me. My self worth went negative as well. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted. I started to wonder if that's all life was pain, disappointment. If my life was one big, cruel joke, every day was a struggle filled with suffering. The good news is that I was blessed with a desire to live an extraordinary life. This drive is what kept me going through the difficult times and to seek out the tools that I needed to help me navigate all the twists, turns, and gaping sinkholes that life threw my way. But it took time. The more magic pill strategies I tried, the more personal development books I read, the more trainings and seminars I attended, didn't seem to make a difference. Not one bit. Does this sound familiar too? I didn't understand why my world wasn't changing. If there's a benefit to hitting rock bottom, it's that it can provide a lot more fuel to figure out the answers compared to when we're just muddling through life. Nothing's going overly well, but it's not terrible either. I decided I was not going to stop until I got answers, put them to work, and got the results I wanted. I needed answers and found them out of desperation. That's when I had this huge breakthrough. The breakthrough that is the foundation of this masterclass. When I looked in the mirror, I realized that I kept trying new things, but I wasn't changing who I was, how I showed up in the world. Basically, I discovered the power of identity. I learned how to shift my identity to align with my goals. And then I started to make some progress, some serious progress. Ultimately, I recovered from the massive depression. I rebuilt my relationships and am happier than I've ever been, with more presence. I had my first ever 7-figure income year. The government took like half of it, but it still allowed me to pay off all the debts I accumulated during the dark times and buy a new house. Now that I understand the power of identity and a number of other philosophies and tools, I want to share them with everybody, because they've been so instrumental in not only my recovery, but my growth over and above the person that I was prior to all the character building events that have made up my life. I want to help 1 million people live better lives and watch the ripple effects spread from there. If you want to know more about the power of identity and how to apply identity shifts in your life and finally get the results you've been searching for, like I did, hop onto our free webinar, Who Do You Think You Are? The Power of Identity, and block off some time to give it your full attention. Oh, and buckle up for some real personal growth and positive change in your life.